Hello, welcome to the Harbs and G show with G-Man
What's happening?
Mr. Positive, as usual. Positive like today's result, positive second half. So let's get into the game. Gray, what was your reaction to the game in the whole?
First half was a bit slow, man. Like the transition of play, the passing through the lines and that, it was a bit slow. But then second half, yeah, we picked it up and Smith Rowe done some magic.
My brother.
Yeah, got that bit of space we've been talking about. That's what he needs, that space to run into.
He hasn't had that space all season. I haven't seen him go on that, on that left where he cuts in.
Yeah.
And he just hits it. I haven't seen him have that kind of space all season. So that was like a bum man from old. I was excited.
Yeah, I don't know. Arteta must have changed something at half time because all of a sudden we had loads of space on that side in the second half.
It was Partey. Did you see Partey's pass?
Yeah.
Would any of our other midfielders would have picked that pass? I 100% know they wouldn't have. That pass was straight, boom, straight to Aubameyang. And they didn't have time. It was mad. So, do you know what I mean? So, what in the second half? What do you think? What if you said about Arteta? He could have said something. What do you think he could have said? What do you think he could have said to the players?
Just quicken it up. Like as soon as it went into the midfield, I thought the two centre backs in the first half and the two central midfielders were just delaying the ball a bit too. They was taking too many touches. See, in the second half, as soon as it comes to Partey, you see him take a touch past that person, and then the second touch was a pass out wide, and then Aubameyang had space. In the first half, it just seemed like him and Xhaka was taking 3-4 touches instead of getting it bang, boom, get moving it quicker.
It was slow.
Yeah, but it was just even in the first half, we had a few chances. Right, we
that chance with Aubameyang, man. I don't know how that didn't go in the net where it hit the crossbar.
Even the one where Smith Rowe he should have made a bit of touch for Lacazette when they were saying it was a handball, but it was Smith Rowe's touch that wasn't good enough. But the second half, we said it at half time, didn't we? We need a bit of skill, and then you see that in the second half, people running at people. Yeah. And I have to say, I was getting at Cedric in the first half. He had an amazing second half.
I told you. Did you know
he
what?
Had an amazing second half.
That one where he run down the byline and then he crossed it into Aubameyang, yeah? Would a Bellerin do that? Be honest. Would Bellerin...
listen, the ball was great. I thought his crossing in the first half was a bit crap, but this is what I'm saying. When you get into the 18-yard box and you get to the byline, you cut the ball back, you slide it across, and we will score goals. And it is happening week in, week out now. We're getting in them positions where we're sliding it back, putting it across the box, and we're getting in there. We could have had about 5 or 6 tonight.
But you know what it is, is we looked more well-rounded, especially in the second half, because you've got two fullbacks that can bomb up and down the field and cross the ball in. I said our ass were good today. I said Holding's been playing well. I don't like him, but he's been playing well. I'm not like,
he's played well today again, man.
You know what I mean? Xhaka's the only one that slows it down a bit. But when you got Partey next to him in the second half,
Luis does it as well, man. Luis takes too long on the ball. He sort of stops and then starts pointing where people should go. I just think he slows it down a lot. I watched it tonight and he done it loads of times.
I think Gabriel is much more. He's much more. He gets the ball out much more quicker. Do you know what I mean? From the back, I think so. Anyway, I'm surprised he didn't play.
Bro, you can't listen. You can't. No one can knock Holding at the moment, right? Whoever he's coming in with, we're keeping clean sheets. Whether it's Louise, Mary, Gabriel.
I can't say he's been playing well. I think we still need more, but I think he has been playing well, 100%. I think so. I think David Luiz is a bit slow, and Gabriel's the only one I think would put in that side, and maybe if we had another midfielder.
But we can't even criticise the defenders. I'm literally just picking at.
Good, but this team, the team he put out Arteta, was a team that we should be battering teams with. Yeah, the team was well rounded. We had the Aubameyang, we had the strikers, we had attacking players. Then we had the midfield, we had Partey in there. Do you know what I mean? Xhaka fed up a Partey. We had the defence, fam. Our defence be solid this season, and we had a right back that can bloody cross a ball and run to the byline. Yeah. the first time we played like that, and look how well we had. I'm happy.
Yeah, but the first half it was poor, wasn't it? It was very slow. We weren't getting Smith Rowe in the game. Saka was sort of not really doing anything. And then all of a sudden, that second half, we just come out. Like, when was it? Like Palace the other day, when we had about 4 or 5 crosses in the first 5 minutes of the second half. We done it again today. As soon as the second half started, within a few minutes, Lacazette had that chance to keep us saved.
I can't believe Lacazette wanted to go so bad. He was busting the gut to score. Do you know what I mean? Like Aubameyang was. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Aubameyang.
That party, that bit of magic from Pai, just switching it out there quick, gave him all the space in the world, and he was running at the defender with pace. And once you get into that box, he don't know what to do. You can either come in or go out, and that's exactly what Aubameyang done. Just run at him with pace, with loads of pace. The geezer's backing off like Holding done, against Villa, backing off. And then, the guy can't make a challenge. Once you're in the box, boom, and then the finish.
That's what happens when we have a quality midfielder. You know what I mean? We have quality in there. That's the difference. Do you know what I mean? When he came off, did you see the difference in our midfield? I instantly saw it. Like, it was just backwards again.
You can see his class. You can see. I thought Elneny done well when he come on. I thought he come on. Listen, Party come off because he'd done 66, 70 minutes. Yeah. But then Elneny come on and just retained the ball and done well. He just kept it moving. I thought he done well, man. He didn't come on and make any mistakes. I thought Xhaka had another great game, man. I'm not even lying. Seriously. He's playing really well, man.
He's just so slow, man. Like, if there was a better opposition, he gets caught in midfield all the time. He's so slow. He's slow. Him and David Luiz slowed his team down, man. If we had someone quicker in there and he could whip about like Party can, or someone young number 8 it could be different. That's what I mean. He played well, but I just if I said, I'm being picky too. Do you know what I mean? It was a good performance, yeah.
I thought with our goal, I thought their keeper he went down way too quick. Like he anticipated Aubameyang to go far corner, and he dropped, and Aubameyang sort of just
battered it.
he didn't even catch it right. But that's what's got to happen sometimes when you try and perfect everything when you're going through that sort of run. It don't work. Sometimes you just got to put your laces through it. And I'm glad he got 2 goals. I'm so happy, man.
Yeah, I'm well happy for him. He deserves it, man. Do you know what I mean? He's been trying. He's actually been trying. It hasn't been coming off for him. He's been so unlucky. Like that first half chance last season, that would have won him. 100%.
He had about 4 or 5 chances. He had the one where he tried to come in and just curl it in the far corner, and he miskicked it, sort of p-rolled it. Yeah. He had a few chances tonight, man. I'm glad, because when you need to worry is when your centre forwards are not getting the chances, or someone like Aubameyang's not getting chances. That's when you need to worry.
It's been like that all season, isn't it? So
if he's not putting it in the back of the net, I always think he will still score goals.
Well, hopefully you can kick him on from now on. Do you know what I mean? But right, let's go on to the player ratings. Yeah, right. Let's go for Leno. What do you think? Give Leno in goal out of 10.
I don't remember him even making one save.
Yeah, true. He was quite
one save the whole game. I cannot remember him making. Listen, I've got to give him a 6, 7, just because. Yeah, just because he didn't do nothing, not a thing wrong. Even his passing, everything, catching, he didn't have nothing to do. I don't even think they even had a shot or. I don't 2, 3 corners.
No, I don't think
that. That's what I'm saying. Our defence played so well. The keeper didn't even. Jeez, I don't even know what colour top he wore tonight. Was it green, pink, yellow?
He wasn't in the game, mate.
That's what we want.
That's what you do.
I'm saying. This is what I'm saying with Arteta. He's made us so much more defensively solid. To when I used to watch us with Emery, they used to just pole through the middle, and we was all over the shop. Now. Soon as it clicks up front or the midfield, I still think we're missing something. We're missing 1 or 2 players up there.
Yeah, we're always missing 1 or 2.
Because I think we could get a better centre forward than Lacazette. But yeah, Leno, I'd give a 7 because he didn't do anything wrong.
Let's go on to Cedric, right back. So what do you think? I think I'll give him
after the second half performance. I'd give him a 7 because he played very well. He created the goal, but I just thought his first half performance was a bit sloppy. I thought he was giving the ball away a bit too much. But
you look at Cedric.
I wouldn't drop him for the next game. That for me, the way he played tonight and he set up the goal and he had a great second half. So yeah, he has to start again.
I think I'll give him a 9. I think in the first half he wasn't good, but I think he played all right. You know, I think he played all right. He's holding his own in his first half, and then second half, Jesus, he looked like the Cedric from Southampton. You know the one you used to rave about, and you wanted that. That's what he was like. He was sick, man. So I'll give him a 9. Let's go to David Luiz or Holding first. Holding. What would you give Holding?
I'll give him an 8 tonight. You know. Just because he won a lot of headers. They was putting some balls in the box, and every time we headed it away, it was his big forehead on it. So I thought he was comfortable on the ball.
Yeah,
I'd give him an 8, man. I think he was superb, and just because he's kept another clean sheet, he's been superb, man. So
yeah, I think I'll give 8-2. 8-2, I think as well. David Luiz, what do you think? I
don't think he was as good as Holding, so I'd go a 7. I still think he was good. Listen, they've kept a clean sheet. I don't even think them lot had a shot on goal. I can't even remember. I think one where Carroll
it went far a little bit to it went out. He hit
Carroll had a shot, but it went wide, didn't it?
Like, wide.
That's all I remember. So yeah, I'd give him a 7. Holding 8, Luiz a 7.
What about Tierney? Captain Tierney, you know?
Tierney was superb again, man. He's an engine. He's just an outlet, and he's just even his defensive play. There was a tackle. Someone fouled Lacazette later on in the game, and it comes to Almira, and he just went straight through him, bruv. Won the ball and went forward with. So yeah, I'd give him an 8 again. Superb.
Yeah, I think I'll give him a 9. I think he just gives something different. When he plays, he give that. He always goes in the overlap all the time, and he busts his gut going into challenges. So, you know, I think he's unreal. He should be our captain. He should be our captain because he's got so much heart.
Yeah, he's a young boy, man. Like, you just got to give him time, man. I think eventually he can be captain, but let's just hold that down because he's a young lad in a new in Arsenal. So yeah.
Right, let's go. Xhaka. I'll go to Xhaka first. Who do you think? Xhaka at 10.
Well, Xhaka played well, man. I really did. I thought he had another good game. Solid. Won a lot in there. I just don't think he was better than Partey, so I'd go 7 for Xhaka.
I think I'll give Xhaka a 6. You know? Right. I don't think he was too slow in midfield. Like, I found if he played okay, but I think he's just so slow in midfield. It's because their midfield couldn't cope, you know? Newcastle midfield wasn't that good. Do you know what I mean? So they didn't capitalise.
No, it's the little pockets he picks up. Like, as soon as he goes into Luiz, he drops in the third centre back.
Trying to play them long balls, and he passes it off the pitch, and he's trying to do.
He made a couple nice ones, man, to Cedric and that tonight, man. Like I see one where he should have put Tierney in or Smith over here, and it skidded off. Yeah, I remember that one, but he
done another one as well. I think he did to Aubameyang, I'm pretty sure, but.
But in a 90-minute game, as a holding midfielder who's getting on the ball every minute, you're going to give some balls away, man. I just think I think he's had another good game, man. 7.
Fair enough. I'll give him 6, you 7, yeah? Partey. What do you give Partey? Our new signing?
8.
Bad boy.
8. I thought he bossed in the second half. He was, even the first half, he was getting on it. But I thought he was getting on it too much, like in certain areas where he didn't need to get on it. But second half, he was He was serious, man.
Yeah, I swear to God, yeah, this guy. Every pass he doesn't lose the ball. Every pass he did was he did never. The first midfielder we've had in our club yet for me to see in a while that hasn't misplaced a pass.
Seeing it is class, like long pass, short pass.
He could do everything
around the corner. Just
Strong.
outside of the boot pass,
Yeah,
inside
he's
of
so
he's
good.
got everything, man. He's strong. He wins headers.
Fast.
Oh yeah, man. You could see the class, man. Jesus.
It's mad. My dad didn't even know how good he was, and I was showing him. Even the whole game, he was like, "Wow, whoa!" Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's next
I'll
level.
give him that.
He's next level midfielder, man. I'd go just because he come off a bit early. If he had stayed on the whole game, he could have got a 9, but 8 for me.
I'll give him a 9. I think he's
very. He plays them balls you don't see. He plays the risky
like
balls,
also,
you know, through the lines. Like he weren't
yeah,
messing about. He was trying to find people through the lines with little, like Ozil balls, where he's looking one way and he just cuts it through. Do you know
yeah.
what I
Them
mean?
little reverse passes.
Or
He
the
does it.
little reverse passes, yeah.
He loves it. He loves it.
Yeah, I
So,
like it, man.
8, you give him 8. I'll give him a 9. I think he one of the best on the pitch. I think. Let's go up to Smith Rowe. So
9.
what do you think? 9, yeah.
Just, I thought if he didn't misplace the volley in the first half for Lacazette, where he could have just cushioned it through to him, he come off his foot wrong. Yeah, man. I just think that let him down today. I thought he was superb. You see how much running that kid done? He was running, he was closing down, he didn't give him a minute's peace in that second half. And when he come off, I thought it showed. As soon as Willian come on, he weren't doing the same running that kid was doing. And what he done to Lascelles, oh my days, bro.
Well, that little when he went in and then went out and then crushed it into.
That's like a FIFA move. You come in, you just go back outside, bro. It's like what Messi done to Boateng years ago, and Boateng fell over. He just and went back outside, and he was all over the shot. And then the cutback for Saka, to see the cutback with your left foot, mate, he gets a 9 all day, man.
Power on it. If he put a bit too much power, he'd have to take a touch Saka, and he could have lost the opportunity, or under him, and it would have. You know what I mean?
So he done one for Aubameyang in the first half where he cut it to Aubameyang, and I thought he didn't lay it flat along the floor. He it bounced to Aubameyang, and he hit with his left foot, and it went over. And I thought, if you slide that to him, not bouncing, he scores.
Yeah,
he's done that with Saka's one. Saka's one come across, and he just went, oh mate. Smith Rowe. He was my star man today. I thought he was just immense today. That second half, he just kicked on, boy.
I think he played a bit better with Partey behind him, you know, because he can I don't know, he free runs around the pitch. You don't have to, because usually, you know, in the Crystal Palace game, he was dropping deep a lot. I saw trying to get the ball, but when you got someone like Partey in that midfield, he could. You know what I mean? He could supply into the final third much more quicker. Because not like how Xhaka is. You know what I mean? So I think having Partey there kind of made it much more easier for him to get a bat and get the ball. You know. But anyway, let's go on to Saka. So waiting for G-Man to come back. I don't know what's going on with him, but for me, Saka scored the goal. I think I'll give him an 8 as well, because I think that goal, the way he took it, sublime. I think that I think he got outclassed by Smith Rowe because of the performance-wise. But I think Saka, he's a class act, man. He is a class act. And I think G-Man will agree with me that I'll probably an 8, even a 9 maybe. I'll give him an 8 because I'll give Smith Rowe a 9. Give him an 8, scored the goal, took it well, and is very lively like he usually is. You know, played in Cedric for that pass he did to Aubameyang. So we'll give him that. Let's go on to Lacazette. Didn't score today, but he's proper. He was lively around the box. You know, he tried to get his goal, and you saw that he was very frustrated. He wanted to score so badly, but I'll give him 7. You know, he got himself a bat, closed the keeper down, was closing down the spaces and stuff. So yeah, I'll give him a 7. 7, I think. So Aubameyang above blood clot Young, the goal scorer. I'll give him a 10 because he got the goals. He scored the 2 goals. I took the first one so well, obviously, and the second one, but the first one I'm so happy for him, because he was having such a hard time not scoring. And from last season, when we needed a goal, and he would always pop up when we needed him the most. And then this season's not been the same. And pops up. He pops up with them 2 goals. Do you agree, Gray? Aubameyang.
Right,
No, that's right. I went through. I talked the other ones earlier, but I'll talk about Aubameyang. Popping up them 2 goals. So I'll give him a 10. The man of the match. Took the goals well. The first one that was Aubameyang of old. It was exciting, and I'm happy for him to score them because he needs some kind of confidence and score the first one. It's not a tap-in. He worked it himself. So I'll give him a 10. And I gave Laka a 7, and I gave Saka, I gave him an 8. So I don't know what you think.
I'd give Saka 8, Laka 7, and I would go Aubameyang would get an 8. Just because, I don't know, just the first half he was frustrating me a bit. And then I just thought a couple of times he could have put Tierney in the first half, and he chose not to put him in. And I just thought Smith Rowe was bettering him because Smith Rowe was just everywhere. So I don't think he gets a better mark than Smith Rowe, even though he got 2 goals. But just thought Smith Rowe was he just excited me today, man. That second half, he was superb, man.
Oh, he was. I think Smith Rowe was unreal, but I think obviously Aubameyang's got the goals, and they take the first goal was what I mean.
I'll give Aubameyang a 9, but not star man.
Your star man Smith Rowe, yeah.
Yeah, he's my star man today, man. Just because in the first half I thought he picked up a few. He weren't getting on the ball a lot, but he got on. He created a few problems, and I just thought if he could have laid on that pass for Lacazette, that would have just topped it off. All round great performance, but second half he run the show, man. Him a party, man.
Oh well, this is a new guest. Come a bit late to the stream, Kamara. So we were talking about the player range. We've gone through him already, but what do you think about the game? Anyway, we'll go with you. What do you think about the game?
Well, firstly, I just thought same start. For the past games, really slow innit, and picked up a little bit. Yeah, from the second half. Again, it's like the youngsters running the show again, innit? Even though it still was a, still slow start. But for me, yeah, man, it's the youngsters, man. Other than that, I don't see nothing else, man.
Smith Rowe, man. My G Smith Rowe. Do you know what I mean? My blood clot Young. You know, one of them ones.
Oh, so what? Now we're getting up on my blood clot Young.
Really?
You can have a bomber blood clot Young when you have bomber blood clot scores, bro. That's when we get a bomber blood clot Young, bro.
Yeah.
That's what he's meant to do.
I just feel like his confidence he just needs to get back there, innit?
That's it.
Even when I was watching the game, I just felt like he just needed to be more confident. And to be honest, I feel like it's getting there, man, little by little.
No, I'm happy for him, I'm happy because what I mean, you saw him last season, how clinical he was. You know what I mean? He just took away everything.
We need him happy and confident and playing, man. That's it, and scoring.
Him scoring in our team, Jesus, where can we go? Do you know what I mean? Him scoring in our team, in a good team with the parties in there. Maybe take Shaka out of there. Keep parties in there. You know what I mean?
Partey, listen. Yeah, it's quality, man.
Do you know what I mean? We gave Partey, I'll give Partey a 9, fam, in the ratings, but Partey a 9.
Who's missing Ozil? We don't need Ozil. We've got Partey.
We don't need Ozil. What's that, man? We got Smith Rowe. We got Smith Rowe, mate.
Yeah, man.
You said that about Partey. He does them Ozil balls, them little reverse passes. You know what I mean? The passes no one sees. He does it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing we've had a midfielder we've needed for so long. And it's gonna levels. There's levels between him and the other ones, isn't it?
100%.
I'm happy we won as such. I was starting to panic after the first half, thinking it's gonna be a 0-0 draw again, and I'm gonna be pissed off. Do you know what I mean?
I was so angry at first half, man.
Yeah, I nearly fell asleep. Yeah, man, I nearly fell asleep, bro.
Boring football, and
then it was.
You just see the kids just come out and pull us out of the ring, and like, you know what I mean, they bring give us new energy since they've been.
You know what? Their left back couldn't handle Saka. Saka was too strong for him, man. Every time the ball come into him, Saka just bullied him, man. He could come inside, he could go out. What about the guy blocked where Saka played it off Lacazette and then blocked him with his foot? I'm like, oh my God.
No, Saka's quality, man. Saka is quality.
Yeah.
I feel like the energy he has as well, that just like boosts up the whole team because he does the pressing and then Lacazette push under the as well, and then Smith Rowe comes in with the balls. Nah, man. Smith Rowe, he can just pick out every single pass, man, and it's quality.
Even Saka's cross with Lacazette's header, what the keeper saved.
Over
the back post.
Yeah.
Saka should have scored, man. I was wanting him to score as well.
You see what he tried? He tried to sort of head it down at the near post, like tried to catch the keeper, but the keeper was aware to it, man.
What about Aubameyang hitting the post?
I thought that was a goal, man. I swear to God, I thought that was a goal. Aubameyang scored that last season.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But then again, when it came through, like it was just a little bit off as well because he wasn't even standing on it properly.
Yeah, but you know, Aubameyang would have scored that last season.
Yeah, I know. But then again, if you look at it properly, don't forget the defender was there as well. He was at least expecting the defender to get that touch on, and if the defender did get that touch on, then that would have been it, man. But I'm glad that he's getting back in, man.
We needed that 3 points, man.
Yeah.
So when you lot saw the team, when the team first came out, starting with you, man, what did you think of the team? Like just when you came out, what did you think? Was you confident? What?
Yeah, of course, man. I definitely thought we could win 2-0, 3-0 tonight, and it actually come true. But when that team come out, Party in there, I just thought, let's go for this, man. Tierney was back.
Kamara, what about you, fam?
I'm not gonna lie to you. It got to that point where I don't even check the team no more, man.
You don't check the team.
It's gotten to that point where I don't check it. When it comes up, I see it, and I looked today. I didn't see no Bellerin, and I'm like, And I saw Tierney back in, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, yes. You know what? No matter how the game goes, I know it's gonna be a win. You got Tierney, nah, man.
I praise him. The first time this season, properly, I praise him because he took Bellerin out the side. He took him out the side finally. You know what I mean?
Was he on the bench or was he just
on the bench? Yeah, he was on the bench, man.
He was on the bench.
Yeah, seriously, he's on the bench. You took him out.
Wow, you benched him, boy.
Bench him. He deserves it.
It won't be like that though. It has to.
He shouldn't be on the pitch. He's not good enough. He's not good enough, bro. Cedric is so much better than him, and we saw it in this game today.
I wouldn't drop Cedric now, man. Not after creating that goal. No way.
That goal for Aubameyang. That third goal.
That was
off. I thought that was off, man. Scaring me, the VAR shit.
Listen, Aubameyang is back, man. Aubameyang is back.
Oh, you say that, and then we play Southampton away, and he won't score in a box with me.
I feel like after scoring 2 goals, you score two goals in a game. Come on, bro. Like that's just it. When Lacazette wasn't in the same, I wouldn't blame Lacazette for that too much because Arteta was just trying to play him in a 10 role, and that was never gonna work. But that was never ever gonna work. Yeah, he played one game. Lacazette liked to play through the middle, but then again, it wasn't working at all. It wasn't working.
I think it's working with Aubameyang on the left. Obviously, it has been working all season, him up top or on the left.
Yeah.
But hopefully, it gives him that confidence that you said.
No, but even in the second half, Lacazette was dropping a lot deeper and then playing just... When it come into him, he was a first-time ball to the side, and then we was gone.
Yeah.
So when he was dropping back, then he was going back to Partey or Xhaka, and then he was playing it far out to Tierney or Aubameyang. We was on our way. So
yeah. And I don't know if you've realised that as well. Whenever Lacazette plays, the pressing gets more better, and then because he actually puts the pressure on. But if it's like Aubameyang up, I don't know where it is. I don't know what the information they get.
Yeah.
But that they all just legit just sit back, and then no one presses at all, and then we get the ball pushed up onto us, and then that's just it.
and we push from the front, man. We press from the front, and it was a lack of it. I don't know if it makes sense with Boy up top because he's got his pace. He can close that much quicker. But I don't know. But I'm happy.
Lacker's playing well, man. I can't. He does a lot of dirty work. Everyone
should we get the number 10?
He holds up big centre halves. He's only what? I don't know, 5'8", and he's holding up them big centre halves, man. I'm telling you, like that's not easy. And he's getting digs, kicks. Like he's playing well, man.
Especially for his
wanted him to get a goal tonight, man. Seriously,
it's one of those ones. It's one of those ones. Even if you don't get the goal, it's like they see that your performance has a whole impact on the whole game. Whereas like that's where the goals come from. Like you don't even need to get the assist. Yeah. It's just the pressure that you put on. So what do you guys think about your main man, Xhaka?
I thought he had a good game again, man.
He's slow, man.
I felt like he had a good game.
I think he's so slow. He's slow in the ball, man.
I just thought the first half everyone was slow, man. But
they had an
everyone.
They had Shelby in midfield, fam. He guy's ancient. I didn't even know he played football still, fam.
Trust me, Shelby had a bad game today, bro.
Yeah, Shelby's a good player, and the other one in there, Longstaff. They're good players.
I didn't even know he played, but still, like, I don't know. I think Xhaka played well today, but he's just so slow, man. We need someone better in there that's more zippier, that can get about.
Let's get two parties, eh?
Basuma, man, get Basuma. Basuma's the one, man. Basuma, man. I love Basuma in Arsenal.
You think so?
Yeah, he's a good player, man. Good player. I think so. Anyway, him and Partey.
We need more of a player who's going to go past a couple of players in there. I think who can actually dribble, who's got good passing range, but can go past a couple of players. So you create a bit more space. Because if you just have passes in there all the time, it just gets predictable, man.
100%.
Think you
especially with our next game.
Shoulder and go past someone, eh?
Especially with our next games coming up, like you know what I mean. We got the Southampton away, Man United at home. Do you know what I mean? We got some tricky games coming up. Yeah, you think this result is going to give us some more confidence, obviously, to go into these games and get a result from these games. You know what I mean? Because they're difficult games, man. Especially the Man United one. Jesus.
But you know what it is. When it comes to big teams, I'm no longer worried about the performance that Arsenal was going to put in.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. It's when it comes to these little teams. I just feel like the manager
we can't break them.
Yeah, we just can't. Because they score one goal.
With the big teams, I'm all right with them as well, man.
Exactly. Because these little teams that score one goal, all of them, they just drop.
They'll sit all 11.
And Arsenal can't handle it. We can't.
Yeah. That's what I was worried about. If they get a goal, even though they didn't even look like they should have scored. If they would have got a goal, we wouldn't have scored, man.
Nah.
We would have.
Like, when we played Palace. Palace was the same. They put everyone behind the ball, man. It was just we could have played.
Well, we were really lucky in that Palace game that Benteke is not, because bro, I'm telling you, if that was Zaha playing up top with that would have been it, man.
Well, at least it's a good result today, and
we needed that, man. It's another clean sheet, man. It's free. We got to recognise what Arteta's doing with that defensive side of it, man. It was solid, man.
But he's gonna change it again next week.
No, I think that the way we play out from the back, and we don't really. Teams are not having like they used to. Bloody shot after shot, chance after chance. There's hardly a chance in these games for other teams. Even Palace the other day, they had 2 chances, even though one hit the bar and Benteke thingy pulled out. That's all they had. And then tonight, I don't even remember them even having a chance on goal.
Andy Carroll one, isn't it? The one that went wide.
Yeah, which went wide.
That guy's got.
Even Chelsea hardly had anything against us apart from the last 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, teams are not having nothing. Man United away had nothing when we played them away. Nothing against us.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the big teams at all, man. It's just these little teams. And we're probably gonna get Walcott to come score again, man.
Oh my God! If I swear to God, in the next game, the next Premier League game, I swear to God, Cedric has to play. He's got to play, man. I know what Arteta's like. Does it with
I don't think he'll drop him after that performance. That performance was good enough for him to be starting the next game, man.
Yeah.
G-man, trust me, man. You're going to be surprised.
I get worried. We get
You're
worried.
really going to be surprised, man. Legit, because you're going to see, next minute, you're just going to see Bellerin in the team. He's probably going to have the armband as well.
Yeah.
I was so confused the other day when he had the armband on. I'm thinking, I'd rather give it to Xhaka.
What?
I would rather give it to Xhaka than Bellerin.
Rather give it to another than me.
Bellerin cannot even throw a ball.
Now, you know why Bellerin gets it? Because he's good at, he's been around the club for years, isn't it? That's why he gets it. He talks to everyone. He gets on with everyone. He's just a nice guy who, he's not captain material for me. He's nowhere near it.
But that's the thing. Right. That's what Arteta needs to look at, though. He needs to look at someone that's going to carry the team.
Yeah.
It
is. There's a couple. Party could be in for the shout now, man, because he's a dominating player. He's a dominant, and not only that, he's actually really good. So, for example, in that way, he's been at Atletico for years. He could be the next captain, or Tierney. But Tierney, I think you got to give a couple of years. Let him. He's still young, man.
I feel like
you don't need that pressure. I don't think we need to put that pressure on him. He's playing well enough as it is. You don't need to then go and give him the armband, man, because it might just affect his game. Like, I think we should leave him with that. Everyone's saying Tierney, not now. 2 years' time, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like he's already making calls anyway. He's already making calls anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but not now. I think he's a bit. Yeah, I think Party, man. He's a boss, isn't he? He's bossy. You can see it, man. Everyone's looking up to him.
Yeah, because he's
when he holds the ball, I just get so excited, man. And he's one of those people where it's like, you lose the ball, he knows exactly what to do.
Yeah.
You lose that ball, he doesn't walk on the pitch. No. Go back again, win that ball, get it, do a counter from it. Nah, it's lovely, man.
Should have passed to Aubameyang. You see it, like he played it that first time, boom, straight into his feet, and he had all that time. Do you know what I mean? Set himself out, and just that is completely different to a lot of the midfielders we have that won't do that. Do you know what I mean? They will never pick that pass out. Never. And it looked very simple.
It was the touch, though, isn't it? The touch that took it past the midfielder. As the geezer come in, he just took it past him. He done it a couple of times. He just, as the geezer come rushing into him, he just stepped aside and took it to the side. And it's like, how easy did you just make that look?
It's like he knew.
He's just class, man. He's class. He's a class act, man.
He is.
Oh yeah, so, I forgot to say as well. What'd you give Arteta out of 10? What'd you give Arteta out of 10?
You didn't do the subs, mate.
I forgot the subs. Yeah. Who was it? William? Oh, William. Jesus. William. What'd you give William?
They'd all just get. I'd say William just a basic 5, innit, for turning up. Yeah.
No, for putting his shit in the rack.
No, I don't think he was that bad when he come on, but he didn't do nothing.
Did you see the pass that David Luiz gave to him on the wing, and he went off the pitch?
Did he handball it? I think.
Was it handball? He went off. I can't remember.
Yeah, or went off. I know.
What are you doing, mate? You can't even touch the ball. You can't bring down the ball. Nah, man, the guy is shit.
El Neni a 6. I thought he'd done all right when he come on, and then I'd go Martinelli, a standard 5, innit? Standard.
Yeah, Martin didn't really get the ball, did he? Didn't really get the ball. I would have brought him on a little bit earlier so he can have a bit more. Do you know what I mean? To do, but
yeah, but when the game is like that, are you really gonna change it up and bring on Martinelli? Who are you gonna take off?
3-0, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, who are you gonna take off?
Yeah, I think he done it right. I was calling for Smith Rowe to come off. That guy run every blade of grass in that second half. Gee, the geezer was finished.
Yeah, he looked. He was finished. You saw when he came off, he was sweating like a pig, mate.
That's how it should be, though. That's how it should be.
Exactly.
It should be like that. Every single game should be like that. If you're not sweating, you come off that pitch, then it's not enough.
You ain't done your job, exactly.
Well, what do you think about Arteta then? Get out of 10. What do you give him?
I'd give him. I thought the team selection was good, and I'd give him an 8 because whatever he done in that second half, whatever he said at half time, just gave us so much more space on the pitch. I don't know what he done.
Yeah.
And it just, whatever he said, we come out and we had chance after chance in the second half again, straight away. So, 8.
So do you think it's taking it back to how Arsenal was when you started doing the same thing, where it was like, we're not scoring goals in the first half and then come second half?
It's like
he
opens up a bit more. It's like, I've been saying this for ages. It's like we're more solid in the first half because we don't want to open up and the other team to score.
Yeah.
But then when it's still 0-0 and you go into the second half, then we open up and then chances come. And it should have happened against Palace at the start of the second half the other day. It didn't. And then they got comfortable and that was it. But today, it come in, it bang.
It's because we're partying there anyway.
Then we got another 3 goals. That's what I'm saying. We got another 3 goals today. As soon as we get the first one, we can score 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
We just need to get that first one, But
it's that first one, man, and then it opens it up.
Yeah. Cool. Kamara, what do you think then? What do you give out of 10?
Yeah. No, I'm happy with G, man.
You're saying,
I'm happy with an 8, man. Like you said, that I don't know if it was a special pep talk that he done, but it worked, man. Because as soon as we came back from second half, straight away, the boys went at it straight away, and then it's like they knew exactly what he was stressing on about. They knew exactly what the game actually meant, to what the 3 points meant, and then they done the work and job done, innit?
I think I'll give him a 10. I'll give him a 10.
You would give him a 10.
Yeah, you lot know what I'm like, and I will criticize when things are wrong, but when things go right, like today, I'll give him the praise he deserves. Man. He played the right play that should have played, the right lineup.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that. Best lineup we could have played, and we played it. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
But if he gets a 10. What was all his substitutions correct as well? Because I thought Martinelli should have come on before Willian.
No, but he already threw new up. That's why I'm already. I'm saying from how he changed. He said something to the players in the second half that changed the game for us. You know what I mean? He changed it.
100%. And that's why you got to give him a big mark, because what he done at half time, that's from the manager, bruv. That comes from my manager.
100%.
My manager.
I give him praise when he does good, fam, and he done good.
Takers.
Nah, I won't go that far.
Mikel defenders.
I won't go that far.
Defending, bro. I've never seen us like this.
No, we are solid defensively, but hopefully we can get used to playing this offensive football. You know, this football that's fluid. This fluid football, man. I love it. This is how we should be playing against every side. You know what I mean? We should be just breaking teams down. Fair enough, every game's different.
Yeah,
but we breaking teams down, eventually.
Right, even when we was going through the bad spell, I remember saying to you, it just feels like it is like a process. Like, let's get the defense more solid. Let's not concede goals, and then let's build on the attack after. And the attack's coming now. Now you can see it. Now we can play out from the back. It's comfortable. Yeah, we can kick long. Even today, we kicked it long. Lacazette flicked on, and Saka was in straight away. So he's worked on Saint there. He's worked on the corners because everyone bundles the goalkeeper, or they play that short one where they
I love that new corner, man. I love it.
I want it to work.
Yeah,
it worked on the first day against Fulham, where Gabriel got the header, and you see they all bundle in. Luis peels off to the back post and heads it back across, and we just ain't. No one scored yet, but it will come. Yeah. So you can see Arteta's putting stuff in there, man. You can see it, bro. Like, we look so much better than a year ago. It's ridiculous, 100%. I think.
No, you're right, man. 100%.
You just need one more or two more attacking players who can unlock doors, man.
Who would you bring in?
Who would I bring in? I would bring in. I like that. We're all going for the same player, isn't it? Because he's been mentioned with Arsenal at Buendia. But there's definitely players out there. If I could pick a player, I'd want. If I could pick someone like Jack Grealish, who can just go past someone so easy. Do you know
Grealish
what I'm saying? That's what we need. We're crying out for it. Someone who could just go past people like bang, bang, 2 people, and then When he does that, then it draws other people out, and then it creates space for your other players. But we don't do that at the moment.
Grealish in this team, man.
But cool. Like you saying that, yeah, because you see sometimes that, like even players like that, yeah, when they're like clubs like that, yes, they're busting it, they're killing it. Do you think he can actually do that in Arsenal?
I do, man. With better players, I think he could even be better. Because, all right, it's all on him at Villa, isn't it? As soon as he gets the ball, and he probably wants it like that. It's like Sanchez for us. Every time we got the ball, we played it to Sanchez. It's the same with him. And I just think if he comes into Arsenal, he's gonna get more space, isn't he? Because there's better players to mark. You got Aubameyang to mark. You got Smith Rowe, Saka. So they're not all going to just be on Grealish. Grealish will get space to just operate and just kill teams. I just think he would just be.
Yeah.
Wow. Imagine him on the left and Tierney overlapping him. Oh my days.
Nightmares to defenders.
Or put him in the 10 role or whatever you want to do, man.
It'd be my dream.
I
don't see Arsenal doing it because I see Arsenal going for.
But he's the type of player that I want. That type of, and then maybe another quick winger, skillful quick winger, like a Robin type, who can just. I want players who can go. I want 2 players who can take players on. That's it.
And we're hoping to get rid of some of this dead wood. We got rid of the bloody whole tree dead wood, mate, of Ozil. Got rid of that cunt, yeah. And now we're gonna hopefully get rid of Socrates, and we can get rid of all this crap in our team, so we can make room for players that want to play for us. That want to do well, you know what I mean? That are actually good players. That's what we need. And hopefully, us getting all this shit out will make room for that. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we'll buy anyone in January. I think we'll buy people in the summer, obviously. But January, I think we just need to get rid of them all. We'll get rid of
even a James Maddison. You know that Leicester.
Oh, Maddison.
That type of player, Mason Maddison, Grealish.
Because Maddison is making Vardy tick.
Yeah. As soon as he's come back, he's scored 2 in 2 or something, man. He's playing well, Maddison, man.
Maddison's mad. But anyway, we got to kind of wrap this up. Was this been a bit of a long stream?
Man. I'm just happy we got the result, man.
Yeah, man. Great win.
Yeah. And I'm happy. Obviously, we got that new guest on, Kamara. You know what I mean? He hopefully be on in the future if he wants. Come on, chat or whatever. G-Man obviously on every week. You know, we're on. Try to bring out 3 videos every week. We'll try our best. And subscribe, like for everything Arsenal. We got everything Arsenal here, football, anything. Just a nice discussion, fan chat, and peace out. Let's go.
See you later.